Over $100,000 for this 2025 Hummer. That is a lot of money for an EV Hummer, but we're here at GMC, so we're probably going to see a lot of $100,000 vehicles because it's General Motors, but we're also going to check out Buick. Some of you are like, what, Buick still exists? It does, it still exists. They still sell cars, just not that many. Now let's check out this Yukon here, 2026. Luckily, we're not seeing any old inventory yet. $98,000, wow, $98,000, and it has a 6.2, and if you know anything about it, the 6.2 has a recall with different year models, and it's had a lot of issues. Let's check out this one. It should be a little bit of a lower trim level here. Let's see, maybe not 96,000. Save a few $1,000s because this one has the 3.0 diesel, a little bit of a different engine. So we're gonna check out Buick and other brands that they have as well on this lot. I mean, multiple EVs, over $100,000, and a lot of pickup trucks that are gonna be well over $100,000. And the prices of these vehicles simply make no sense. I mean, $100,000 after $100,000. Look at this, $106,000. $106,000. 2026 Yukon Denali Ultimate. It might be fancy, but I mean, and fully loaded and all that stuff, but it's still a GMC. And then you think about the customer base they're going after. It's most likely almost 100% gonna be financed, and it's probably gonna be financed for 84 months, you know, 15, who knows? $1,700 payment, 101,000, 2026 Yukon. Wow, and you got to deal with the 6.2. It's been a complete disaster with that engine. Lifter issues, you got issues with this and that. It's just like they need to figure it out. I mean, let's see, it's just constant. Hopefully this ain't 100 G's. Let's just cross our fingers. I mean, it's probably 50 though. Yeah, $52,000. It does have a 6.6 though, but 2025, 3,500. Wow, even work stuff is expensive nowadays. That's the crazy part about it. Let's go check out some of the Buick vehicles they have. This dealership is loaded with so many Buicks they don't know what to do with, and every single one of them is well below MSRP because that's the only way they can sell them. 2025, let's see here, $64,000, 64 grand, and you're getting a 2.5 as the engine. You know, it's crazy expensive, but the big issue is the customer base. They simply don't have that much customer base, and they're losing out of them left and right. How many people do you know that drive a Buick? They tried to get the younger audience with this new vehicle I'm going to show you in just a minute. Let's see here, $43,000. Wow, not playing around, but it is, you know, their luxury, I guess. Not really, you know, it is what it is. Now, this is their super affordable. Let's see here. This is supposed to be, let's see what they're actually doing here. Let's see. We got a $30,000, 2026. Is this the Investa? A lot of people are all over these things. I still think, I mean, for what you're paying though, it's not worth it. You got to think about the money. Yeah, it's cheap on today's market, I guess, but it's still $30,000. And what's the long-term reliability, the resale value? It's nothing, man. It's really nothing, and it's crazy because the reliability. Here we go, 2026. Let's see here, Encore, $30,000, 1.3 turbo. Little 1.3 turbo, not gonna be the most reliable thing. There's no way about it, you know? No way around it. And I do see a lot of these demos. Let's see here. I saw a demo, yeah, right here. So this is what some of the dealers are having to do. With older inventory, they demo them. They use them as service loaners, this and that. There's other ways that they can, you know, it's sitting on the lot doing nothing. So let's go and put it to use. Yeah, it is a 2025, but knowing how GM is, 38,000, means this one was a demo too. But knowing how GM is, this was probably here a year ago, year and a half ago, because we're already seeing a bunch of 2026s. They're well ahead of Ford when it comes to year to date on their actual years on their models. So they got it way above other brands, but still a lot of this is overpriced. Every single one of these is well below MSRP, and Buick still exists. You know, a lot of people are like, I didn't even know they still sell cars, but yes, they do, but nobody really buys them. They're trying to get to the younger audience with this new, cheaper Buick, but it's not worth it, man. It's really not. And you can get the same car, you know, from, it just is what it is. You guys know how GM is with quality and long-term reliability. You just don't really have it with this brand, and you see how much inventory they have. I mean, Buick is a brand that just doesn't, they're really losing a large audience. I mean, who buys, they're dying off. They're older people that loved their Buick back in the day, but not anymore. It's just not popular at all. Here we go, another 2026 and $31,000. So not cheap at all, but everything will be below MSRP because that is the only way they can actually sell these.